Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm diving into a story that's got the whole world on edge, a potential turning point in one of the most volatile regions on Earth. Have Israel and Iran actually agreed to a ceasefire? Is there a genuine move towards de-escalation? Or is it just more political smoke and mirrors, another fleeting moment of calm before the storm? We've seen these moments before, haven't we? Let's break down exactly what's happening, peel back the layers of diplomatic jargon, and understand why you should care about this, even if you're miles away from the Middle East. First up, a little background. To truly understand the present, we need to glance at the past. For months, Israel and Iran have been locked in this tense back and forth, a shadow war playing out in the region and beyond. We've seen threats, pronouncements of strength and warnings of retaliation echoing from both sides. Strikes, targeted operations, and accusations of aggression have become almost commonplace, and plenty of finger-pointing, each side blaming the other for escalating tensions and destabilizing the region. Every headline just seems to ramp up the drama, painting a picture of inevitable conflict. It's a constant barrage of information, and it can be hard to keep up. If you've been following the news, even casually, you know how quickly things can escalate in the Middle East, how seemingly small incidents can trigger a chain reaction with far-reaching consequences, and this situation is no exception. The stakes are incredibly high, not just for the region but for global stability. So, what are officials actually saying, beyond the usual rhetoric and accusations? Well, Iran's president recently made a statement, a carefully worded message that's being interpreted in different ways around the world. Basically, he says Iran is open to a ceasefire, signaling a potential willingness to step back from the brink, but only if Israel meets certain conditions, and these aren't minor requests. And let's be honest, those conditions are a big if. They touch on core issues of security and sovereignty, making any agreement incredibly complex. On the flip side, Israeli officials aren't exactly rolling out the peace banners or rushing to embrace the idea of a ceasefire. They're staying tight-lipped, offering little in the way of public comment or confirmation, saying security comes first and that any steps towards de-escalation must be carefully considered and verified, and refusing to confirm any kind of deal, leaving the world guessing about their true intentions. It's like a high-stakes game of chess, with each move carefully calculated and analyzed for potential consequences. And nobody wants to make the first move, fearing it could be exploited by the other side. But what's really happening on the ground, away from the political posturing and diplomatic maneuvering? Despite all the talk of peace, the reality is still pretty grim. The situation remains volatile and dangerous. Missiles are flying even as diplomats discuss potential ceasefires. Airstrikes keep hitting, causing damage and disruption. Civilians are being evacuated, forced to flee their homes in search of safety. And there's a constant sense of danger, a pervasive fear that hangs in the air. People on both sides are living with uncertainty, their lives disrupted and their futures uncertain, wondering if the next day will bring calm or chaos, hope or despair. Now let's see what the experts think, what the analysts and commentators are saying about this delicate situation. Some analysts are cautiously optimistic, seeing this as a potential opportunity for a breakthrough. They say this could be the beginning of de-escalation, a chance to dial down the tensions and move towards a more peaceful resolution, especially if international mediators step in, offering their good offices and facilitating dialogue between the two sides, and keep everyone honest, ensuring that any agreements are actually implemented and adhered to. But others? They're skeptical, deeply doubtful that this is anything more than a temporary pause in hostilities. They point to years, even decades of mistrust and unresolved issues, arguing that the underlying problems remain unaddressed. According to them, even if there's a ceasefire, it could be temporary, a fragile agreement that could collapse at any moment. One wrong move, one miscalculation, and things could spiral all over again, plunging the region back into conflict. So, what should you watch for next? What are the key indicators to pay attention to? Keep an eye out for any new announcements from either government, any shifts in their public positions. The United Nations is getting involved, playing a crucial role in mediating and monitoring the situation. So look out for updates after their meetings, any statements or resolutions that might emerge. And of course, pay attention to any signs, any subtle signals that might indicate a genuine desire for peace. Of real face-to-face peace talks, direct negotiations between Israeli and Iranian officials. That's when we'll know things are truly shifting, when the commitment to dialogue becomes undeniable. This situation is changing fast, evolving day by day, even hour by hour. And trust me, I'll keep you posted right here, bringing you the latest updates and analysis as they unfold. If you found this breakdown helpful, if it clarified some of the complexities surrounding this issue, go ahead and hit that like button, and subscribe for all the latest updates on global conflicts, providing context and clarity in a world of constant change. Politics, both domestic and international, shaping our world in profound ways, and more, covering a wide range of topics that matter to you. And seriously, I want to know what you think, your perspective on this complex and challenging situation. Is a ceasefire between Israel and Iran actually possible? Is lasting peace a realistic goal, or just a distant dream? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, share your insights and opinions with the community, and let's talk it out. Engage in a respectful and informative discussion about the challenges and possibilities ahead. Thanks for watching, and thank you for being part of this important conversation.